What is up? It is your boy Jay Moye, but more specifically, more importantly, what is up, Sabi? That's how I think it's pronounced. I don't know. I could be wrong. Tell me. But what is up, Sabi? You hit me on the TikTok, want me to listen to Rewind. So I'm going to listen to Rewind, and then I'm going to listen to some off this little EP, Long Time Knowing. Maybe the last two songs, they had a star on them. Anyway, I'm going to keep it real, keep it 100. Yeah, 27K is the game. But I'm going to keep it real, keep it 100, tell you exactly how I feel, good or bad. But I'm going to articulate why. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to listen to Rewind. Let's get it.
Sky, going down memory lane, had to press rewind. You fucking with that, bro. You fucking with that, bro. I'm fucking with that. Had to press rewind. Finna lose my mind, baby girl. Why you sitting there looking so fine? I done seen a nigga drop a dime, let me pick it up. Gotta stuff you up like a piece of crust. I'm a big dog surrounded by these fucking pups. Sometimes you gotta pat your own back, little baby. Got the hiccups, but nah, on some shit that a young boy stand up. Got some shit on my brain, staring all in the space. Nigga going crazy, now I'm going insane. Gotta find myself, high quality material. Yeah, a nigga top shelf. Only thing I'm trying to see is the fucking wealth in the palm of my hands. I don't know what's wrong with me, in need of a prayer. The ladies love me like a peppermint player. I'm sorry, that's my bad, dog. Just happened to slayer. It's 2022, a nigga trying to go well. They laughing at me now. Watch how I run this cake up. Keep that same energy, don't try to be faker. Smooth shit, suit and tie, I'm fresher than a mayor. Bitch, I'm the president, Secret Service nigga. Why you moving so Why you moving so hesitant? No one want the chosen ones, feeling so heavy. Sitting here reminiscing, thinking about the time we spent. You know that I miss you. Come on, you know it's coming since the time still ticking. Goddamn, looking at my wrist.
I like that. That was nice. That was nice, man. So that was nice. I'll speak more on it when I say some a little later after I listen to these other songs. Give me a second. So now I'm gonna listen to The Game and maybe 27K. Let's get into it. The Game. There we go.
I take your bitch in a pair of some gray sweats. No DJ, but I'm yelling, we the fucking best. Super slimy and snotty, clean up this fucking mess. God got my back, so I can't stress. I don't know why y'all think my shit be capped. Had your ass lost, like damn, go find a to stop me from my dreams, but I can't let them stop me. The haters, they won't block me. All they effort was a fail, cause I'm really with the team. Coming on this beat, this the realest. Welcome to the game. Just like Drake, once I enter shit, nothing was the same. It's that pedal to the metal with no brakes, bitch. You know who it is, shit. Call me Mr. Who Fake This. I made it, yeah. Shit, JQ, that's the name. Night like your wood, bitch. And welcome me to the game. I'm gone.
Alright. I'm feeling that, man. I'm feeling that. I am. Hey man, listen man, I was feeling what I heard, man. So let me go ahead and go in depth right quick. Alright man, listen, I got good stuff to say, but then I got some critiquing, you know what I'm saying? I do critique, but let's start off with what I like, because what I like most about it was the nice, chill, relaxing, you know what I'm saying? Not atmospherical, but just the nice, chill, relaxing, nonchalant, cool vibe that you gave off. You know, the nice soulful samples. Every song I listened to had a nice soulful sample, and then you just rapping. You know what I'm saying? You rapping on the beat, you flowing. It sound like a freestyle. It sound like you just going in. It sound like you just put the beat on and said, "Let me rap." And if that's the case, man, kudos to you, cause that's no easy feat. And it seems like every song you do had that, and I like that. It really makes a nice, cool, chill, relaxing vibe. You know what I'm saying? It really does, and I gotta give you props for that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you props for that. Major props, man. But yeah, like I said, a nice, light, relaxing, cool, comfortable vibe. The soulful samples, you just flowing on the beat. I would say comparable to like like a lazy river, and you're just in the lazy river being a beat, and you're just in a boat or something, or in a little thing, and you just floating on it. You know what I'm saying? Chilling on it, floating on it. That's how it sounds. It comes together very well, and you do have some lyrical abilities. A couple bars got me. You know what I'm saying? The one I remember was when I came into the game just like Drake, nothing was the same. Like, some of the bars you say was cool, and then the flow was nice. It's like you just fit comfortably onto the beat. It's nice, and that's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? And this definitely did stick out a lot. I'm not gonna go ahead and say it's the greatest thing I ever heard, but what I heard has some fire to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely has some uniqueness to it. Definitely stood out. And then also another thing I really look for when I'm doing these is it's an expression of you, because it's a freestyle. So it sounds like you just coming off the dome saying stuff, and all this stuff kind of comes together decently. You know what I'm saying? It really does, and I like that. I really do. Like, you definitely have tools in terms of rapping ability to sound real competent and real good. You know what I'm saying? You definitely had a flow, delivery. You definitely have the lyrical content, all good. You got that shit tied together. You got it down, and you were really expressing it. You know what I'm saying? You're really flaunting that song after song, and I gotta give it to you. But you know what I'm saying? There are some things. For one, I don't think this is a problem. I think it actually adds to the aesthetic, to your style, which was the mixing. At first, I was like, the mixing is kind of too light. It sounds too light. Like, it sounds unfinished. Like, it sounds too open. Like, you need to add more to it. But at the same time, that kind of adds to the nice, comfortable, smooth, soothing, relaxing vibe. The particular way your vocals are mixed. It's almost like they're not really mixed that much. but that kind of adds to it. So for me to say you need to add more, it would kind of take away from the vibe. So I see where you're going there, but that was one thing I did notice. And then I guess the main thing is it sounds like you're not trying too much, but it also sounds like you are trying. I don't know. It's like this perfect. It's like in the middle, but it's a little sliding a little more to you not trying that much, but at the same time you are trying. But it works. And so the only thing that this is just a personal thing, is what would it sound like if you really just, because one thing I have to say is the songs don't really have too much structure. It's really just you rapping a verse or maybe two verses, and you have a pause, you put in the samples, you put in a little clip of some audio of something else, and that's it. Like, there's not too much structure. It's a lot of skeletal, bare minimum stuff going on in all your songs, which further adds to the aesthetic and the style. But I'm starting to wonder, like, what would you do if you actually structured a song? Maybe it was just all the songs that I listened to. I listened to 4 songs. Day 1, The Game, 27K, and then Rewind. Was that the name of it? My fault. And then, Rewind. Also a little bit of September 13th. But in all the songs I heard, it was the same. It was just you doing a little freestyle. It might have been a short interlude of you talking, or it might have been something in the middle, in the intro you talking, or an interlude where you put an audio clip and then the end of the audio clip. But for the most part, it was very skeletal in terms of structure. So my mind wonders if you really just sat down and let me make let me put more structure, let me put more material in my songs, let me put more stuff in my songs, more depth, in the song. What would you do? If you sat down and let me actually go into a theme, more of a theme, because Rewind, you went into a theme, but it wasn't too much of a theme, but it was. But if you really said, let me make a theme song, let me have a message, an intent, a conclusion, a verse that really goes in depth, a hook, a verse, all that. If you were to do that, I feel like it would sound excellent. And I ain't listened to all your songs, so feel free to tell me, it was this song, bro. Listen to this song. If that's the case, man, go ahead, go in the comments and tell me. But I feel like if you did do that, you would have something fantastic, and it would be real unique, and it would be nice. I would like to see you do something like that. I'd like to hear something like that from you, because it's like all the songs you had was like you was just rapping. And to me, freestyling, at least to me, if you're talking to me as an artist, that's practice to me. Like, I'll freestyle, but that shit is practice. And it almost sounds like that, but you kind of made it an official practice, and you kind of put a setting behind it, you put an idea behind it, and you made it into a song. But to me, it still sounds like you practicing. So it's like, if you just really put your pen to work and really put some type of structure to a song, I feel like it would be something nice to hear. At least that's my opinion. You may disagree with me, and that's fine. Hey, man, this is my critique. This is my opinion. This is what I think. But overall, what I heard was nice. I just feel like it could be more. The bare minimum, the skeletal aspects is nice for the aesthetic that I kind of heard. But I would like to hear you take it up a notch. Because one thing I want to say is, like, it feels like you don't really have a game plan or a strategy. You just kind of flow. And it, like I said, for the 100th time, it's really nice for the aesthetic you're going for. But, like, in terms of marketing, in terms of trying to blow, we artists are now businesses. And, as a business, you're competing against other businesses. It's almost like competing for listens. And if you go into, it's almost like a war. And if you go into a war with no strategy, you're going to lose the war. Like, you're not going to win the battle. You have to go into battle. You have to go into war with some type of strategy. So I would say, if you're trying to blow, if you're trying to pop more, if you could really try to formulate a strategy, an idea, I think it will do you better. But if this is what you want to do, and this is what you're doing, it sounded good. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. Might even listen to another song, because the songs were nice, chill, really put me into a nice aesthetic, put me into a nice state of a relaxed and smooth state of mind. Some of the lyrics you had was a nice or aggressive, which made a nice contrast. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Like I said, your flow is nice, smooth, soothing. You know what I'm saying? It had that vibe to it. So I did like it. You know what I'm saying? You referenced Cloud9. That's kind of how your music felt. Cloud9-ish with a hint of soul. You know what I'm saying? And I was feeling it. I was. I just feel like if you put more structure into it, you put more material into it, more strategy into it, and you really try to line it up and make something, that was more heavily composition and composed, I feel like it would sound. I feel like it would take you up a level. But this is your music, this is your game. This is just my opinion. At the end of the day, it don't mean anything. And with that being said, that is a review. So, Sabi review, J Moye. Peace.